Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Football Manager, and we're diving right into the action because we are beating our opponent by so much right now. That one goes off of Paul Mullen. It was shot by Jordan Davies, and that gives Paul Mullen a hat trick in this current match against Maidenhead, who are actually down a man because of a red card in the first half. We won our last game 2-0. We're up 6-2 in this one. And it seems as though our team is starting to gel. They're starting to figure out the tactic that we implemented recently. It's going really well. We're beating some decent teams. Maidenhead, not such a decent team, but my previous win was against a good team. And we've got a quarterfinal coming up in the FA Trophy. So we're going to finish up the season in today's episode. We're going to take this all the way through. And hopefully we get into the playoffs and we get an opportunity to get promoted to the Football League, to League Two. We'll see what happens. So here are the standings after that win against Maidenhead. We are still sitting in third, but we have created some space. Remember, we talked about the importance of finishing second or third. We weren't going to catch Notts County for the automatic promotion spot, so it's been all about finishing in the top two of the playoff spots because that bypasses that first round of the playoffs, takes us right to the semifinal. We've got to win 2 games in the playoffs to get our promotion. So that's where we're at right now with 9 games to go. We've got a 6-point cushion, and we seem to be gelling at just the right time. So let's go ahead and take a look at our upcoming schedule. You can see here that out of our last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches, we've got 7 wins, a draw, and a loss. And then you go back before that, and it's another nice streak of wins. So since we switched to the new tactic, which began right here with the Solihull Moors match, we have only lost 2 and drawn 1. It's definitely working. Trophy quarterfinal coming up against Halifax. There's the remaining schedule. We do have Notts County on the schedule ahead, as well as a couple of matches against some of these other top teams. So this is interesting. There's a report that's in the news. You can see here that English FA Trophy quarterfinalists VTH FC want to sign Man United goalkeeper Nathan Bishop, claim Spot V News. The historians are believed to be ready to discuss terms on a deal which could end up being around $23,000. That would be amazing if I could get him for that. And could see Mark Howard sweat over his long-term future at the club. So let's go ahead and take a look at Nathan Bishop for a second and compare him to Mark Howard, who's our current starting goalkeeper. So you see that here. Nathan Bishop's only 23 years old. Mark Howard's 36. He's at the end of his career. He's a pretty solid upgrade. Obviously, distribution's a little better with Howard, and that is kind of important with our current philosophy, our current tactic. But his shot stopping is better than Howard's. His physical is better. His speed's way better. Mental's about the same. Communication's about the same. Eccentricity's about the same. Aerial, slightly better. So the main thing is shot stopping is better. Distribution's worse. But he's 23, so we can expect that he may only get better. I think it's worth taking a look at this guy and seeing if there's a possibility that we could make this signing happen. He has not made any appearances for Man United. His current contract expires in 3 months. Let's look at the positives and the negatives. His negative is that he's asked to leave Man United because he wants to get better playing time. He's looking for a new club, expected to leave the club in the near future, honored to be at the same club as Bruno Fernandes. So, you know what? I don't know if we need to at least scout him a little bit. Let's make an inquiry about that. His club will respond shortly. I think we need to discuss his availability with his agent. Let's take a look. I'm pleased you've taken the time to respond. They'll want between 0 and 70K. We can do that. We've got $1 million in our transfer budget. He wants to start most of them. His salary would not be bad. He wants us to improve the coaching team and strengthen the first team squad in midfield. Yeah, you know what? We can do that. Okay, our offer has been accepted, but it says Bishop is interested in negotiating terms, but feels there are more appealing offers elsewhere. Birmingham is interested. They are a championship club, much higher on the totem pole than we are. Swansea, that's another championship club. And Burton, are they they're in League One? So all three of those. So we're gonna have to really offer him something that they can't offer. We're gonna we're going to go more than first choice goalkeeper. We're going to say star player. Contract start date would be immediate. Let's see if we can negotiate a contract. You know what? We're going to have to up our game. I'm going to offer this guy a good salary. I think we definitely need to do something with the promotion. Let's add some bonuses too. How about FA Trophy? Reaching the final of the FA Trophy. We'll give him a bonus for that because that's actually really something feasible that could happen. Excludes current season. Okay, so maybe not this particular season. That might not actually help too much. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to be diving into our FA Trophy quarter-final match here. I'm expecting Paul Mullen to have another big game. He has been on fire lately, really scoring the goals in a big, big way. So let's go ahead and dive into this match. I have changed the view that we're going to have of the game, made it a little wider so it's a little easier for us to see what's going on. We're playing FC Halifax. Possession slightly favors us. He's got a yellow card already. Not a lot happening so far. Mullen not having a great game, only 6.5, but it's early. We've had 2 shots on target already. 90% passes completed. We like to see that. All right, Kenlock's going to be throwing it in. I thought we'd get that to Elliott Lee, but we didn't. But we are going to pick up the ball here. We're going to send it out to Davies on the wing. Let's see if we can get the cross in. Who's there for it? Oh, it's Rakesh Bingham. His 11th goal of the season. He did get a big bonus for hitting that 10-goal mark after the last match. That was a beautiful thing. Davies is fantastic on those crosses in from the corner there. Beautiful, beautiful start. We are one step closer to the semifinal. I love it. Love to see it. Pretty quiet half otherwise. Our XG, our expected goals, only 0.33 right now. We could get a little more aggressive in the second half if we need to. But I think so far I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Let's take a look and see how folks are doing. We are starting to see some tired legs out there. I might bring in Sam Dalby. He's done a good job off the bench for us. Got his first goal recently. Tunnicliffe's going to pick that one up. Going to get it to our best defender there, Dinzaye in the middle. And here comes another shot down to Davies in the corner. Who's going to he's going to drop it back to Hayden. Elliott Lee going to Bingham for his second goal. He's got a brace. His 12th goal of the season. It's not Paul Mullen's turn. That's Rakesh Bingham who is getting the job done in front of the home fans. But it's Davies again who starts it all with the drop to Hayden into Lee. And Lee makes it happen. Bingham is so good with those headers. I think almost all of his goals have been headers this season. We're looking really good now. 55th minute. We might think about bringing in some fresh legs, give some other guys a chance to play. We want to keep ourselves fresh for the run to stay in the playoffs moving forward, to stay in that top 2 position for the playoff run. But we do want to make a run at this FA Trophy. There, Hayden's going to swing in there and take the ball right off of him. Kenlock's going to get us started to O'Connor. Over to Davies again. Davies is one of the men who makes things go. So does Hayden, though. Hayden does a great job. It's Davies again. Here comes... Oh, he gave it up way too easily that time. Playing a high line here. Another bad pass, but we got it right back. Francis is going to go to Paul Mullen, who is going to knock it home. He was not offside, was he? I'm a little worried they're going to call this one back. I think we're good. Beautiful. Let's see. See, here's Mullen right here. I want to see where he's at. He makes the run. Boy, that was close. That was real close. But there's no VAR at this level. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring Sam Dalby in now for Mullen. I want to keep him fresh. I'm going to bring Tom Carroll in as well. Make all of our subs and finish this thing off. Looks like we're headed to the semifinal. Be interested to see who we're taking on in the next round of the FA Trophy. But we might get one more. Maybe not. Tell you what, though, our team is clicking. We did have a draw in the last match. I didn't show you that, but we did have a draw in a match we should have won that narrowed things a little bit in the playoff hunt. And it looks like they're going to get a goal back right here. Fidel O'Rourke with his 4th goal of the season, but I'm afraid it's too little, too late for Halifax. Just 10 minutes left in this match, and we are still pursuing another one. It's Elliot Lee this time. Nobody home. And Padu's going to make another run at O'Rourke, but we're going to very quickly get it back. Gave it up too cheaply there. Too easy. And it's O'Rourke again. Oh, things are getting ugly now. Oh, boy. Starting to second guess those late substitutions I made. O'Rourke with 2 late goals. Getting a little nervous now. Not again. Come on. 82nd minute. Summerfield. Lee clears it, but Summerfield gets it back again. Oh, this is not... I am not feeling good about this. All right, Davies, let's get it out of there. No, don't just clear it up. Come on, guys. Have a plan. Have a plan. Chikukwa is going to drive it in. All right, Hayden. All right, Davies, come on. Let's settle it down. Let's have a plan this time. Going to go out to Rakesh Bingham. This time it's going to be his turn to come. Oh, no, he's going for the hat trick, and he's got it. Hat trick for Bingham. That was a beautiful thing and a much-needed goal at this point in the competition. Bingham is such a good player. I'm so glad we picked him up. He has been a beautiful addition. Probably our signing of the year right now, I would say, because we started the year with Paul Mullen already. 10 shots, 7 on target, but our expected goals just barely ahead of his. XG of 1.06, but we've got 4 goals. And that's how this one is going to end up. Let's take a look and see who our semifinal opponent is going to be in the FA Trophy. Okay, here's the semifinal draw. The 4 final teams are us, Yeovil Town, Solihull Moors, and Aldershot Town. So you can see there, Solihull Moors, 7th place. Yeovil Town, a 20th place team for us right now. And who did we say was the 4th one? It's Aldershot, who is currently in 12th in the National League. So all National League teams, let's see the draw and see where we end up. It's going to be us versus Yeovil. That's really the best case scenario because they're probably the worst team of the 4 that are remaining. So we're going to be playing them on, I believe, April 1st is the scheduled date for that competition. And, of course, in the meantime, we've got 3 more National League matches to get through first. Okay, Bishop is signing the deal. We've got our new goalkeeper. Mark Howard's not going to be happy, but that's just the way it's going to be. Now, the problem is we did just lose a match that we definitely should have won to Bromley 2-1. They were up 2-0 in the first 23 minutes, and we just couldn't come back. That's our first loss in the league since our 2-1 loss to Altrincham over a month ago. So the problem is now we're just 1 point ahead of Gateshead in that all-important 3rd to 4th spot. So we've got to start winning. We've got 7 matches left. But we've got a new keeper in the squad, and I'm hoping that'll help things out. But really, it's about scoring goals for us right now. Well, we managed a hugely important 1-0 victory over York. You can see it was a Paul Mullen goal assisted by Bingham in the 46th minute that made all the difference in that one. They had 11 shots, 4 on target, but our brand new goalkeeper Bishop managed to get himself a clean sheet in his first match. They did have only 35% of the possession. So that now gets us to the place where we're coming into the home stretch. We've got Oldham next, and then the big FA Trophy semifinal. Then we've got Halifax, Notts County, Barnet, Boreham Wood, and Torquay. This is not going to be easy. All right, we're in a really frustrating situation with a team we should be beating in Oldham. It is 0-0 in the 81st minute. They actually scored a goal that was disallowed, or else we would be losing right now. But we just can't seem to find the back of the net. I'm hoping we're going to get close here, though. Tunnicliffe in the 88th minute to Dalby. Out to Paul Mullen, who puts it home. Huge 31st goal of the season for Paul Mullen when we desperately needed a goal against a team we need to beat. It all starts with Sam Dalby. It goes back, and Mullen puts it right off the keeper. Beautiful, beautiful goal that we needed to have. Now we just need to see the clock run out. It looks like that's going to happen. We are one step closer to securing that top 3 position in the league. We are now, we're 6 points clear, but Gateshead have a game in hand. But you can see there, Oldham 23rd place. We had no business being in a game that close. We're about to come up on the close of the transfer window. I don't really intend to do anything else. I know that the keeper that we signed would like to see us do something with the midfield, but I just don't know that there's any option right now this late in the game. I think we probably need to go with the squad we have. Okay, I lied. I signed a winger, Michael Jacobs, for $400,000 a year. It's just over a 1-year deal. It'll take us through to the end of next season, so nothing long term. But it made Nathan Bishop happy that we did what we promised. So promise kept. Ed Francis is out 3 to 4 months, but he hasn't really featured for us too much anyway. So it's not a huge deal. All right, now we're looking at youth candidates. After watching the youth candidates play, I recommend we sign the following players. This guy in particular, this striker, Chris Wright, he's got some real promise. I mean, these are good numbers already as a 15-year-old. I mean, that matches up pretty favorably with some of the players we have on the first team right now. Yeah, absolutely, we're going to offer this guy a contract. Huge opportunity. I'm guessing he'll probably get poached from us at some point. But there's some other guys here with some real promise as well that we'll have to offer contracts to. I'm going to ask the general manager to take care of that. Paul Mullen gets the National League Player of the Month. He had 6 goals in 5 appearances, average rating 7.42. Cannot ask for more than that. Comes in ahead of 2 Notts County players who are just playing out of their minds right now as well. It's time for the FA Trophy semifinal with Yeovil Town. Okay, here we go. Michael Jacobs is going to get the start at the left wing opposite Davies on the right. We're going to throw him right in there and see what he can do in one of our biggest matches of the season. Chance to make our way into the FA Cup final if we can win this one. 6th minute of the game. Already looking for that first goal. It's going to start with Davies on the side up to Hayden. Hayden's going to turn around and drop it back to Davies. Davies is going to be the one to make the run. And there's Paul Mullen. Oh, a rare miscue from Paul Mullen. He's not able to put that one home, but it's a good start. We have 77% of the possession right now. We are dominating this game, but they have as many shots as we do with 3. Going to have to make this happen a little better. All right, Elliot Lee's going to pick that one up, drop it back to Tunnicliffe. Up to Jordan Davies as usual. Looking to make something happen over to Kenlock. See if we can get Jacobs involved, the new signing. There's Carroll. Now Carroll's going to take a shot from way outside the box. Probably not the best idea. Here's Davies again. And now they're going to look to counter. Not liking how this is going so far. Dominating possession, but really nothing to show for it. And they're looking to make a nice run right now. Ooh, that was close. Way too close. This is one of those matches that, boy, they could get a goal against the run of play and we could be in real trouble. So it's halftime. We might need to start thinking about some subs. They've already made their first substitution. Bingham on the bench for this one. He's the one who had to give way for Michael Jacobs' spot. I might try to... That's not what I wanted to do there. We wanted Bingham in that spot. I might bring in Bingham in a position he's not used to, just to see if he can shake things up a little bit. And we're also going to get a little more positive in pushing this. 70% of the possession, but nothing to show for it. 8 shots, 9 shots now, 2 on target. But still, no goals. The time's ticking away and just nothing is happening. Let's go up to attacking now. We're going to get some fresh legs in there on defense. You got to be kidding me. We are playing a team that we are dominating, and they've got a chance to steal this from us. But Bishop makes the save. Boy, am I glad I signed that guy. 2 minutes to go. Denze is going to play it from the back. Let's see if we can make something happen. Here's Bingham. Playing in an unusual position for him. Maybe this wasn't the time to make the change to Jacobs. Bingham's been a solid player for us. Come on, O'Connor. Ken Locke, we're going to send it up to Jacobs on the left side. No, we're going to go right to... Yep, Jacobs is going to get it. Can he be the hero? He's coming into Paul Mullen. No. We're in the 93rd minute. Just a minute and a half to go in this one. Here comes Bingham up the wing. Over to Elliott Lee, who puts it home. Ha ha! Man, am I looking like a genius for making that substitution right now. Bingham with the assist. The potential game winner. Playing on the wing on the right side. Unusual position for him. And Elliott Lee is the hero. Can we hang on? Looks like we went 95 minutes, but we are on to the final in dramatic fashion. Wow. Everybody's excited about that. Paul Mullen had a terrible game, an absolutely terrible game. Worst possible time. Looks like Solihull Moors wins in penalties over Aldershot, and that is who we will face in the final of the FA Trophy. We are on the verge of a desperately needed and absolutely stunning result. We were down 2-0 early in the first half in this match. Big league match against Barnet. Paul Mullen with a hat trick. Scored in the 40th minute, the 43rd minute, and then in the 80th minute. The second two were assisted by our good friend Rakesh Bingham, and that gets us one step closer to securing that third place. We are now 4 points clear of Altrincham with just 2 matches left. We're actually 3 points away from Chesterfield. We could get a result that could go our way there, but we would need a couple of results to go our way because just tying them wouldn't be enough. They've got a huge advantage in goal differential. We did also have a match against the dominating Notts County, and they scored late in the second half to defeat us 1-0 in that one. But things are looking good. Boreham Wood and Torquay, the only ones left, and then we have Solihull Moors in the FA Trophy final to wrap up the season about 3 weeks after the season ends, in fact. Okay, let's set the stage. It's the last match of the season. We must win to guarantee a finish in the top 3 and bypassing that first round. We are in the playoffs, but we are just 2 points ahead of Altrincham. And they've got the goal differential, which means if they win and we draw, we drop out of that top 3. And we've got to play an extra round of the playoffs. So this is a game we must win. Nothing happening so far, besides us having 75% of the possession. He's only completing half his passes. We should be dominating this game. I want to try and push things a little more positively here. See if we can't do better. 78% possession now. 88% passes completed to just his 60%. And yet he is the one in position to get a goal. Woo! I'm watching for an update on Altrincham, and it looks like right now they are winning, which would mean we would drop out, and we are tied at halftime. Not the result we want to see so far. Dominating possession, just not getting shots, though. All right, Jordan Davies heads it to Lee. Lee's going to break out. He's got some room to go. And he makes a cross, but it's way past Paul Mullen. There's Rakesh Bingham. He's going to drop one into Mullen. It's not even close. Mullen is frustrated. His wings cannot get him the ball in a spot to be successful. But there's a real shot. Let's hope he's not offside. He was. I was afraid of that. All right, let's see it again. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it wasn't even close. He was way offside. They both were. All right, let's start attacking. We've got to press the issue. We've got to get a goal. We desperately need a goal. Kenlock's going to throw it into Lee. Lee's going to drop back to Denzay. Over to Carroll, back to Denzay, over to Tunnicliffe. We're going to try and switch up the play now. Drop it over to Hayden on the right side. Usually that's Jordan Davies' spot, but there's Bingham with the header. All season long, that man has been heading in important goals for us. I decided to start him today over the wing that we picked up, but he's tired. So Michael Jacobs is the guy that we picked up. I don't know why we had Judge in there. Let's get Jacobs in there. But I decided to start Bingham in this game because of how desperately we needed that one. Jordan Davies with the corner. We've got 20 minutes. I'd like to get a second goal and secure this. Langton, I think he was a goalie for Wrexham this year. Nothing happening there. It's going to go to Lawrence. Need to try and win back possession here. There you go. All right, Kenlock, let's get it started now. Oh, that's going to be a yellow card. Yep. Figured that was coming. That was his second yellow card. That's a red, baby. All right, I'm feeling a little better now. Still like to have a second goal, though. Got a lot of tired bodies out there. Let's get some fresh legs. We need to push this. Come on, guys. All right, tick that clock out. Tick that clock out. We got a minute and a half to secure this spot. O'Connor gets free. He's at the top of the box. He's over to Kenlock. Not a great shot. We should have maybe just held on to that one. Run that clock down. We've got a minute to go. 5th minute of extra time. Oh, nice job. Beautiful defense there. All right, Jacobs, let's just hang on to it. Mullen, just hang on to the ball. Don't give up easy possession. We cannot give up a goal late that could really, really hurt us right now. This is wild. This is wild. All right, hang on to it. Just hang on to it. Let him blow the whistle. There it is. Huge, huge win when we desperately needed it. Boy, that's been the story of our season, hasn't it? That secures our spot into the second round of the playoffs, and we needed every one of those points because he did win. We finished 2 points ahead of Altrincham, 3 points behind Chesterfield, and way behind Notts County, who had 110 points on the season. Okay, it's Bromley in the semifinal. We've got to win this to keep our hopes of promotion alive. Most important match of the season. I know I keep saying that, but these get progressively more important. And this one, to me, is more important even than that FA Trophy final because we've got to get promotion. And it begins here. We've got to win this one, and we're probably facing a very difficult final after that. But first, we got to get past Bromley. 79 possessions so far. 94% passes completed. We've had 4 shots already. Nothing to show for it. Kind of the story of our lives, I know. But at least we're making positive steps, and we appear to be dominating possession. O'Connor's going to put one into the box. It's going to be Bingham. Oh! Thought we were going to have another one of those Bingham headers. Like to see Paul Mullen get active in this one. He's been pretty quiet lately. Ooh, that was off the crossbar. Wow. Elliot Lee is not going to get there. My goodness, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Looks like it's going to be a scoreless first half unless there's some late magic in the 1 minute of added time, but not like that there won't be. At least not on our side. Get on them, boys. Oh, boy. Wow, another one off the crossbar. They've had 2 goals off the crossbar. 2 shots that could have been goals. And it's a scoreless first half. Wow. We've got to make something happen. We've got some nervous players out there. Got some guys who just don't seem to be up to the task of this one. Just don't seem to be making anything happen. Let's try to attack. I don't want this coming down to the last minute. There we go. Continue to dominate possession, but nothing to show for it. Nothing at all. That's going to go long just to our wingers, though. Bishop's going to send it. Can Mullen get there? Nope. Elliot Lee can, though. And he's going to push right through the defense over to Jacobs. There's Jordan Davies playing on the left right now. Usually he's our right side guy. Making some good passes. Let's see if Hayden can make a run. No. But he gets it right back. He's going to go to Jordan Davies, who's going into Elliot Lee, who can't seem to get free for a shot. Ah, Davies, that is not the shot we want you to be taking, dude. We need you to feed it in. Looks like we've got some tired players here. "20 minutes to go, still scoreless." It's going to be up to us to get some late game heroics yet again. Hayden's going to take it. Thought Mullen was going to make a run there for a minute. It's going to be Bingham on the right side. He's going to cross it in. Ah, we just couldn't make it happen. Nice job to win that. Hayden again on the right side. He's going to get it in there. And it's Bingham with another header. Oh, wow. We're going to get Ben Tozier in the game late here. But it just seems... No. They've got a corner. They've got a Bingham also. It better not be their Bingham that makes something happen. He's taking his time. I don't like this. This has got me nervous. Clear it out, boys. Oh, no! Oh, it was off the cross. It was off the post that time. Wow. Wow. They were so close so many times. And now we go to extra time. They've got 4 yellow cards. Need to get one of those guys with a second yellow. Oh, I can't take this. 17 shots and no goals. They've had 13, but nothing on target. Halftime. We are on to second time. We may be headed to penalties here. I do not like that. Oh, no. I don't like that at all. Gonna get Sam Dalby in there late. We're headed to penalties. Wow. Gonna let Steve Parkin decide. Here we go. I expect you to win this shootout. Oh, boy. Paul Mullen starts it off. Our whole season comes down to this. This is crazy. Oh, wow. He guessed right, but Paul Mullen puts it home anyway. All right. This is why we signed this keeper for such a time as this. And he goes the wrong way. On to round 2. It's going to be Bingham. Known more for his headers than for his foot. And again, the keeper guesses right, but again, we knock it home. I can't take this. There's a stop! Yeah! Bishop! All right, Ben Tozer's up next. Keep it going, buddy. All 3 of our guys have gone left, and the keeper's gone that way every time, but we've put him home anyway. I'm feeling confident right now. Boy, let's get another stop. Wouldn't that be something? Oh! Chance to win it right here. Chance to win it. Jacobs. One of our newest signings with a chance to put us into the final and a step away from promotion. Oh, this is crazy. And Jacobs puts it home. We are on to the final. Wow, not the way I wanted that to happen, but I will take it. My goodness. So I have a feeling I know who we're going to be playing in the final. But let's go ahead and take a look and see how it turns out. West Brom, hey, promoted to the Premier League. That's my team. Love to see that. Good to see that news. All right. Competitions. Schedule. Solihull Moors. Oh, that's the trophy final. We're still waiting to find out if it's going to be Chesterfield or Eastleigh. I expect it to be Chesterfield, but we're still waiting on that result. All right, here we go. Who wins it? Chesterfield 3-1. Okay, we know who the final's against. Okay, here we go. We're on to Wembley. May 13th, 2023. Kickoff at 3 p.m. This is for the whole thing, man. This is our chance to go to the Football League, to get that much desired promotion, to go to League 2 next year. Pretty even early on. Very little separating the teams, at least statistically. They've had 2 shots on target already, though. Not crazy about that. 2 corners as well. Hayden's got the ball. It's over the Tunnicliffe. There's Davies putting it into Bingham, who's going to... Oh! I thought Mullen would make the run there, but he didn't. But we've got another chance now. Davies to O'Connor. He's going to thread it through to Bingham, who puts it home. 15th goal of the season. And we are up 1-0 in the 23rd minute. Huge, huge goal. What a signing that guy has been for us. Look at that. I thought he was going to pass it to Mullen there, but he took it himself. We'll take it. I don't care how it happens as long as it goes in the back of the net. But I have a feeling we're going to need more than 1 goal if we're going to win this one. Mullen comes in and steals it, but makes a bad pass and leaves them wide open for the counter. The defense stepped up. All right. Good start. Good start. They've had 5 shots, though. They're going to get opportunities. I think we're going to need at least 2 or 3 goals to win this thing. Momentum's looking all our way right now, though. Got to feel good about that. It's halftime. 1-0 at halftime. We are 45 minutes away from glory. And then we still have an FA Cup, FA Trophy final to look forward to. If we can win this, that would just be icing on the cake. Everybody's look at how everybody stepped up. Look at those 7s for match ratings right now, almost across the board. 7s. These guys came to play at Wembley. There's like nobody in the stands, though. It's pretty empty. Kind of disappointing. All right, Bingham. Come on, buddy. There's Jacobs. Back to Davies, to Kenlock. We've got a run. We've got a chance here. O'Connor to Bingham. Oh, he blew it. That should have been a brace for Bingham. That was his chance for a second goal. 55th minute. We need to probably start thinking about subs here soon. But these guys are playing so well right now. I'm afraid to make any changes. But we don't want any exhausted guys out there either. Passing it. Here comes Mullen making a run. Oh, Mullen. What the heck, dude? You're supposed to be our man. Yeah, see, none of these guys are looking... I mean, Bingham's playing out of his mind right now, other than a few mistakes there. I think we're going to get Tunnicliffe in there. 30 minutes to go. They've got 3 yellow cards now. Looks like Sam Dalby's going to come in for Elliott Lee. 20 minutes to go. Woo! Going to get Tom Carroll in there for Jacobs. 10 minutes to go. Come on, boys. No last-minute heroics. 4 minutes. 2, 1. We did it. We have been promoted. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome to League 2, boys. Oh, we're going to have a lot of decisions to make this summer. But we still have an FA trophy to play for. We have been promoted to League 2. We're going to probably have a new budget. Oh, here's our initial budget. $13.65 million for the payroll. What do we have right now? We're sitting at we're sitting at $9 million on current spending. We are going to trim a little bit of that, but not a whole lot. So we've got about $4 million to play with in the off season. I feel pretty good about the team we're going into League 2 with. I think we've got a team that can already compete and certainly can avoid relegation. See, the hard part, if you're not familiar with this, there's only that one automatic promotion slot and then the second one with playoffs. It gets a little easier when you get to League 2 because there's multiple promotion spots and there's a little more wiggle room. So we'll see. All right. Honestly, this one's just icing on the cake for me. If we win it, that would be amazing. We're back at Wembley. If we don't, we still got promotion. So I am a happy man either way. Solihull Moors. We won back-to-back games against them earlier in the season. Feel pretty confident in our ability to take them. I signed Declan John during a time when it wasn't the window, but the window has opened up again, so we've been able to add him. He's a Welsh defender, left wing back. You can see his numbers are pretty solid compared to the wing backs that we've had, so this is going to be his first appearance for us, and I think he's going to really come in handy next season especially, but we get to add him for this FA Trophy final. Solihull Moors looking good so far. 33rd goal of the season for Beck. I didn't realize they had a guy that was scoring right up there with Paul Mullen. But they take a 1-0 lead here at Wembley. Looks like there's a bigger crowd for this one than there was for the final. of the playoff. So we'll see if we can get something going here. But right now, it's this one could go either way. Here's going to be Bingham. A little late getting there for Jacobs. Jacobs should have come to that pass a little better. Oh, they are looking good right now, and it is 2-0. Wow. All right. Holy cow, what a turn of events. Paul Mullen got injured, and we had to take him out of the game. But watch this. Declan John's going to throw it in, and there's going to be a miscue by Solihull Moors right here. And Bingham's just going to go up and take it and knock it in to get us back within 1 goal at the half. It's a whole new ball game. We don't have our big goal scorer in Paul Mullen, and I am a little worried about that. Let's hope it's nothing long-term that's going to keep him out of the League Two season, where he has already demonstrated in real life that he can be a prolific goal scorer. He's won Player of the Year in League Two. All right, here we go. Bingham. Over to Jacobs. Here goes Bingham with another run. He gets in behind and it goes to Lee. And it's all tied up. Beautiful. Bingham being the man. When the man's not there, you got to be the man. And he showed up big time right there. We're back level. And Sam Dalby's going to go and try and force the issue. Just under 40 minutes to go in this one. Anything can happen. He's going to switch the field over to Johnson, who's got room to move, but takes an ill-advised shot. I'm calm in this one. Not as much riding on this one as there was on promotion. Be nice to get the trophy, though. Not a great pass. Johnson again sends it, but there's Declan John. We're making some bad passes over the middle, trying to lob it up into play there. And once again, they get open on the right side. Look at Hayden keeping it from going out for a corner. These guys came to play. I spoke too soon. Callum Maycock with a beautiful goal. Solihull Moors retake the lead. Do we have any other subs we can make? We had to pull Paul Mullen out of this one. It looks like our defense is actually all right in terms of their energy levels right now. We're gonna roll with the squad we've got. 20 minutes to go. I think we might run out of time. Oh, what's this? Hayden throws it into Jordan Davies, who goes over to Bingham again. Who's going to go into Jacobs, and Jacobs knocks it home on the rebound. No. He was not offside. I don't know what that was about. Are they saying he was offside on the second shot? Wow. And that's going to do it. That was our chance. All right, so we're runners-up for the FA Trophy. Couldn't bring that one home. But still, we are promoted to League Two. Next episode, we'll have our off-season. We'll take a look at who we're losing, who we're gaining, where our weak spots might be, where we might try to shore up the roster a little bit. Let me know your thoughts, guys. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.